Virtually everybody needs to get their hair cut unless they're a born-again hippie or Crystal Gale. Hopefully none of you are the above. Today I'm going to share with you how you get the most out of your next hair cutting or hairdressing experience. I've been doing hair for 20 years and I've had the opportunity to travel and educate people in the field. I'm going to give you some secrets on the trade for the next visit you have at the salon. We will be discussing finding a hairstylist, and then we will move on to the consultation portion of the service, and then finally wrapping up the hairdressing or haircutting experience that you have with your stylist. Let us begin with finding a hairstylist. Word of mouth advertising is the best advertising that's out there. So in other words, if you see somebody whose hair that you like, you should probably ask them who they go to see. That's probably the best way to find out. Everybody's basically a walking billboard for a stylist. You know, their work that they put out there is their best advertising. So once you do find someone whose hair you like and find out about a stylist, and you want to kind of ask some more questions like, what kind of services do they provide? Do they do color? Do they do men's haircuts, women's haircuts? You just want to be informed about what kind of services they provide before you book with them. Another thing you need to consider is that some stylists are going to be very busy, and that's actually a good thing. Busier stylists tend to have more clientele, which means that more people are happy with the services that they provide. So hopefully those points will help you find your next hairstylist. The next part, when you finally do find someone and you book an appointment, you'll go in and you'll have a consultation with that hairstylist. Some of the things you need to consider are bringing in maybe pictures of people's hair that you like. Visual aids are always good. If you're getting hair color done, then you might find a color wheel in their salon, which basically has all the colors of the rainbow. Kind of helps be a useful tool and guide on a color that you might want to go to. You need to take into consideration, you know, you don't want to do something too crazy. You kind of want to stick within the realms of what your natural color is. Your stylist is going to know. They're the experts. You need to listen to them. You need to give them as many details as you can, but then also, you know, get feedback from them because they're the experts. That'll help you have the best outcome for your service. Once you agree on what you want to do, then you'll go on to, you know, the haircutting service or hair coloring service. The final point will be wrapping up the hair service. With this part, you will ask the stylist what you need to do to maintain your hair. You need to ask them what kind of tools are necessary to recreate the style, like flat irons or brushes. Hair products are very important. Your stylist will give you information and insight on what you need to do to duplicate the style. And then hopefully, if you have any further questions, you need to try to ask them. They're there for you. They want you to be happy. That's the main thing. And then another thing you can consider is pre-booking your next appointment. You need to find out how long is it going to take, or how long you should go in between hair appointments. That way you can keep your service looking fresh. You want it to look good, and you want to establish a good relationship with that stylist. So pre-booking basically means that you're going to book your next appointment with that stylist so many weeks from the time that you just had your service. And that's good for you because you don't have to worry about getting in with that stylist, and it's also good for the stylist. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to help give you some insights on hairdressing. Hopefully your next service will be a pleasurable one. And I want to finish with the words of Vidal Sassoon: if you don't look good, we don't look good. Thank you.